I feel like live action shows should not be allowed to have episodes that are less than 30 minutes long, unless it's a sitcom. Because this was 22 minutes, I think, with credits. So ultimately, probably only what I didn't actually check, but probably like 18 minutes of runtime total for episode 3 of Murderbot. Still a great episode. Still loving the character. Still loving the show. But yeah, way too short. Like, yeah, I wasn't expecting because the first two episodes were like 45 plus minutes long, and then they dropped this one. And it was like, wait a second. So, essentially, episode 3, like I said, this will be a quick review because we pick up immediately on the heels of the second episode where we saw something wrong with this other station. And so the team makes a decision to travel to this other research site on the other side of the planet to figure out what's going on. And creepy Garathan guy stays behind with Bardwaj while the rest of the crew travel with the Murderbot to this other habitat. Once they get there, everybody gets weapons, and he gets a big one, which is awesome. And they get up to the edge of the site. And a credit to the VFX team. I feel like with all Apple Plus TV shows, like the special effects teams are doing a phenomenal job with everything they do. Um, I do love how on the ride to, well, before I get ahead of myself, the VFX of the habitat that they get to and the planet surrounding are absolutely spectacular with the way they make it feel very alien. But the ride over there, like he's watching his TV shows as he always does, and the crew keeps trying to engage with him. And there's that one guy in particular, the bearded young guy, who keeps wanting to he wants to like include Murderbot as part of the team, and he tries to, you're acting very human, and he's like, I am shit, they're catching on. And then of course the team leader, she's always trying to engage him as if he were a human being. So he's really struggling with like hiding the fact that his governor is disabled. But we get to the place, he tells everybody to stay behind. He goes on in alone, and when he's in there and he sees there's three sec bots, three sec units, three security bots that are all offline, and then a bunch of dead bodies. And he pretends like his communications are going out because the team leader is like, "Hey, you need to come back to the ship," and he's like, "You go back to the ship. Get back to the ship. If you don't hear from me in 10 minutes, take off." And he's like, "Of course, it was just me who created the static, just like I saw in episode blah 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 of his favorite show." Just because that guy wanted to disobey orders, and I'm doing the same. Um, we get a cliffhanger in episode here because after analyzing everything, one of the sec bots is still partially active and attempts to defend itself. He has a quick fight sequence with it, knocks it out, and discovers that its combat interface has been hacked. And as this happens, a figure comes in behind him wearing full like black armor. I don't know if it's another sec unit or a human being, but it shoots him, or it shoots at him with like a blast of pulse energy, and we just get a fade to black. And I don't know what's going to happen next because we have to go watch episode 4, which I'm going to do right now. So that's a quickie. I'll see you in the review for episode 4 here in a little bit. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Playlist down below, and I'll see you guys in all the other stuff that goes on here on the channel.